like a new mentality for yourself and what your role is. It's like Dennis Smith Jr. has to realize, like, hey, or just like Nate Robinson, for example, like, hey, like, yeah, you have incredible talent. Maybe you're gifted athletically, but you have to refine certain parts of your game. Like, yo, all right, I'm gonna become a better shooter. I'm gonna watch film so that I could become a better orchestrator, a better floor general, so that whenever I get those contracts on these teams, I could actually stay for, I could be brought on for a 10-day contract, and then they're going to extend me for another 10-day contract. And then I'm going to get a guaranteed contract until the end of the season because I'm going to play well in my role. And he just has to get away from that mentality that he's going to be like
a starter.
A starter, a big time contributor for a team. Like, it's not gonna happen anymore for Dennis Smith Jr.
I think it's kind of like you have to give it to on the other side also. Like the kid's like 23.
Yeah.
Like he's still young, and I feel like his path in the NBA has been like one of the weirdest ones.
Yeah.
Like that we've seen. And I think like it just depends on where he is. Like he hasn't really been in like good positions also, like on great teams. Like, you know what I mean? Like when he was on the Knicks, it's like
that's
yeah, but
it's not him anyways.
It's far-fetched.
What'd you say, Mike? What'd you say, Mike?
It's not him anyways. Anthony Simons is next up in Portland. That's who they're trying to bank on. Like short term, long term, anyways. Like even if he gets to stay in Portland, I think he comes off the bench. Like regardless, like I don't think he's gonna be like a starter to take on the mantle like for Damian Lillard. Like that's not even like
that's not even a discussion.
Yeah, that's not even discount Damian. Like that's not. I don't even think he's discount Trey Burke.
Okay.
Like
he said that's not discounted.
Like he's not even discount Trey Burke, man. Like
Trey Burke, he used to play for the Knicks too, but he would give you some important games. He would drop 30, really a good offense. He reminds me of. I'm not comparing them. He just reminds me of Iverson, the way he handles the ball and stuff. Yeah. But he said it's not discount Trey Burke. What's your sleeper?
I feel bad for him, but like, yeah, it was just
he just lost his confidence. In the West, sleeper pick.
Oh, in the West, man, I didn't even.
Sebastian in the West just said Portland. I want to know yours.
I didn't think we were doing.
You got it. You got a team that you're looking at. You be like,
Like, if I were to pick,
is it Zion?
Yeah, that's who I would pick. Like in the Western Conference, it's like New Orleans, because I'm not expecting them to do anything. I'm not because I'm really not expecting them to do anything.
This guy's playing the piano right now.
That's the real sleeper right there. That's the real.
He said, "Come on, man, no playing no piano for me." He said, "Don't be playing with me like that."
Oh man. I don't understand. Like, I mean, I don't know why Zion added more weight to his frame, but he might have a plan that we don't know about.
He beefing with the medical crew, bro.
It's like
they don't want him to eat gumbo, and he likes that shit. That's what it is.
He's like, cut this.
He want to eat his shit.
Yeah, that would be my sleeper pick.
They have a good squad still.
Yeah, that would be my sleeper pick.
So Sebastian, you got Portland. On the East, Sebastian, what do you got for your sleeper pick?
I mean, it's not okay. So like I said, not being biased, it's not really like a sleeper. It's just people talking shit, saying that it's not gonna happen. And I think Miami is going to the Eastern Conference Finals. I said it right here. I said it right here. I just said I
against who?
This in the chat. I don't give a fuck who it is. Whether it's someone is Miami versus either Brooklyn or Milwaukee. So whichever one of them want to make it, see y'all there. That's my stance, and that's what I'm sticking to. I think we upgraded highly. I think that this is a different team. I think that it's like people don't realize how many additions that we actually made in the offseason. It's not just, we added Kyle Lowry. No, it doesn't stop there. You know what I mean?
Who else you added?
We added Morris. We added one of the Morris twins, like not the lower twin, not the better twin, but
the one that got the champion.
Well, yeah, we got the
He needs some respect too. Come on, man.
we
Give him
got
some
him.
respect.
We just got PJ Tucker, obviously. Okay. We actually got Martin, another twin. So it's like just twin energy coming to Miami. And it's just Tyler Hero. I feel like this is like a season where he's gonna take that step. You know what I mean? He's gonna take
Wait,
that
hold
step.
up. You
I
you
don't know.
you,
I
you
don't know if
added Martin, the one from the New Orleans.
no
No,
from the
from
Hornets.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
both on
okay, one of
Charlotte.
the twins, right?
They were both on Charlotte. We added
Yeah, you're gonna get
Cody
okay.
Martin.
He's gonna give you energy. So he's a
Cody Martin.
Those
He's
yeah
kids are
there.
nice.
He's
yeah.
there. And obviously Duncan Robinson coming off of that contract he just signed. Tyler Hero, like I was saying, he's gonna have a good season, man. I just feel
He
it.
said it already.
You're watching him in the preseason. My dog averaging what I think like 22 points already. Like it's just he just dropped 29 against Boston the other day. It's just I don't know.
So you only lost Dragic and
He looks
Precious.
bigger. Yeah, we lost Dragic. We brought in Kyle Lowry to replace Dragic, and it's just to me personally, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that's like a huge upgrade. I think it is defensively, but in terms of playmaking and like scoring ability, like Dragic's just that. Like to me, like he's that guy. Like obviously, there's no disrespect to the Dragon, but
Eastern Conference.
I love it.
Finals.
I just love the whole everything that's going on.
How do you feel about
Miami's ready to fight anybody, bro?
Yeah,
like,
but
And Tyler Hero was ready.
Yeah, but
He
how do
said
you
it.
feel about how do you feel about the older guys, like injury wise? Like we got PJ Tucker, 36, Jimmy Butler
We don't-
usually has certain knee issues. Kyle
Yeah.
Lowry always got an issue with his back.
Listen. First of all, like Lowry's in shape right now. Okay, like I don't know if you've seen Lowry. Like Lowry looks different compared to how he's looked in Toronto. To me, at least, maybe I'm biased. Again, I don't know. He's in shape. Okay, he's in better shape. But also for the bigs, there's this guy, Omir Yuslevin. I can't. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but he's that guy. I don't know. Like he played. I don't know if you watched him in the preseason. He's just in the summer league. In the summer league, he was just killing it. And Miami signed him, and he's gonna be on the roster, obviously. And I think he's gonna be a big part of it because he can stretch. He's active on the boards. He's a 7-footer, and I think we can play him with Bam on the court also. So, and also this is a big year for Bam. There's just so many players to talk about, bro. Bam. I didn't even mention Jimmy Butler yet. You know what I mean? Like it's just like I just think it's just set it and forget it. Remember a couple years ago when it was last year actually, but a couple seasons ago when we did the things, and I was saying that Miami is gonna actually make it far because it just felt that way.
And they make it to the finals, right?
And we made it to the finals. I just think that this year, I'm just gonna say Eastern Conference Finals, but I think.
Come on, let it out. If you think you're gonna make the final, let it out, bro.
I don't know, because it depends, man. If we play against Brooklyn, it just might be overpowering. If we play against Milwaukee, I think we got them though.
Okay. Sebastian just gave his sleeper pick. Mike, sleeper pick on your East. Did you give your West already? Oh yeah, you said New Orleans.
New Orleans. East. I don't want to be
biased.
Go off. Yeah, I don't want to go off what Sebastian basically said, but I gotta go with the Bulls, man. Here's the thing. I'm super pessimistic about the Bulls roster. I know everybody else is super ecstatic and they think the Bulls won free agency and all that stuff. And I'm just looking at the Bulls roster and I'm like, where are my goddamn bigs? Like, what the fuck is going on, man? Like, we're playing this preseason game the other day. Patrick Williams wasn't available, and Billy Donovan is basically saying that, we have to rebound by committee. I know two things are true for last season. We got destroyed by Joel Embiid. We got destroyed by Nikola Jokic every single time we played them, and they single-handedly destroyed our team because we have no bigs. Vucevic can't defend, and we have a team full of guards. Like, yay, we got skilled players that can't defend. Like, so I'm not fully confident in what the Bulls are going to do, so that's going to be my sleeper pick because will be thoroughly surprised if they actually make a good impression throughout the season. They're actually able to win and not even have to be in the play-in tournament and make the playoffs. So that will be my sleeper pick.
All right.
You got.
What about you? What about you?
That's a fair pick. So my sleeper pick for the West, I got Memphis, and I not only that I got Memphis going to the playoffs, might even win the first round, and then they're gonna finish high, they're gonna finish higher than the Mavericks. So yeah. These are my guys. Yeah, man, these are my guys. I feel like these guys are gonna improve and they're gonna do something. Wait till you hear my East. You said that's great. Wait till
drop it.
Atlanta Hawks.
Okay, why? Why are they a sleeper pick?
Because they're going back to the conference finals.
What?
They're going back to the conference finals.
I remember
back to the conference finals. What's that
You know what I remember right now, Sebastian? I remember when Trey Young tweeted.
I mean, not sorry, not the conference finals.
Wait.
Because they got knocked. Yeah.
The NBA finals?
No.
Okay.
That's not what I meant. So they got knocked out last season against
second round
against the Bucks. It was the second round?
The Bucks. Yeah, the conference finals. They went to the conference finals.
It was the conference finals last year?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wait. So I'm right with what I said.
Yeah, you're right. They went to the conference.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because the Atlanta knocked out. Yeah, they knocked out Philly. Then went to the conference final against the Bucks because the Bucks beat the Nets in the second round.
What I remember right now is Trey Young tweeting that, "Hey, we'll be back," and Sebastian quote tweeting that and saying, "I don't believe it." That's what I.
Well, I'm bringing this back and saying they're going to the. I'm right. They're going to the conference finals.
You're not that guy. Listen, that's not. Listen,
you're not that guy. Listen, buddy, you're not that guy.
It's not happening.
Oh man.
Should we just dive into the rankings?
Yeah, sure. But that's a bold pick, Richie.
Why?
Who they beating?
What do you mean? No, I mean it depends of where the situation presents. They're gonna get there as long as they don't have if Brooklyn is there. But if Brooklyn is in their path, they're not gonna make it. But if it's a path that contains the Heat or hold on. I'm not disrespecting you guys. Contains the Heat, Philly, or even Bucks, they're making it to the conference final. Mark my word. Episode 21. Episode 21. You remember this. Mike's like, nah.
I don't doubt their ability to beat Milwaukee now that they experienced it a little bit, but I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be, man, championship Giannis, man. That's a different level of confidence. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do throughout this season. I mean, I see this man take a rebound and just like minute 30 seconds into the game, like pulling up for three. Like I was like, whoa,
relax.
He said, I've been working on this. Let me show you. That's it. I love it, man. I love it. This man works hard on his craft.
Facts. All right, we diving into it.
We dive it in. We can start with the East. I want your ranking in order. Make it more interested if I got a couple questions to ask you guys. All right, let's dive in. Ranking for the NBA season 2021-2022. We're gonna start with the East, and I'm gonna start with you, Sebastian. If you can give me your ranking, sir.
Okay, so we're talking like top 10, right? Okay. So this is gonna be I got the Bucks finishing 1. I got Brooklyn at 2. I feel like that's interchangeable though. Like I won't be upset whichever one, but I just think that's who's gonna be 1 and 2 this year. It's between Bucks or Brooklyn. And then at 3, I have Miami. Mm-hmm. I got Philly finishing 4. Okay. I actually got Atlanta at 5. I got Celtics at 6. I got the Bulls at 7, the Knicks at 8th, and then I got Washington and then Hornets at 10th, because I feel like they obviously is gonna be the play-in, but they're gonna lose. And
who's 9 and 10?
Washington
and the Hornets. Okay. I feel like Washington. Well, actually,
I wanted to ask you this way before. Like, don't you think that losing Westbrook has so much energy around a lot of those guys? Losing this energy is not going to affect them, and then have Indiana taking that spot since Indiana's going to be
Yeah, like
healthy.
it was actually tough for me to actually put because Indiana's that team that's like always like
A
every
weird
year, man.
team.
Like there's like a weird
Mm.
team that no one like thinks they're gonna do anything. It's like you almost forget that they're even there.
They're
And then
well
it's like when you're
coached.
watching the standings, like towards the end, you just see Indiana like just like is either like roaming around at like seventh or eighth, and then towards the end they end up losing, right? Like so like but it was tough. But I just feel like Bradley Beal, like it's just with him. I don't know. I feel like he might just go back to averaging more than 40 points this season. You remember when he was like dropping like 50 points a game a couple
Yeah,
years ago before
crazy.
Russ came. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's just might be it. But he wasn't winning those games. But I feel like now maybe he does that and they come with wins. I don't know. It was tough, but just
That's a tough one. It's going to
between
be interesting to see.
Washington and Pacers, I guess whichever one makes it or not. I actually wanted to pick Toronto in there also, but I'm like, nah, I don't know. It's just
You don't know what's going to happen.
yeah. So I kept Washington because they made it last year. You know, like they had that run towards the end. So I feel like there's more chemistry. These guys develop more. So
I'm going to just be a little biased of why you have the Knicks at 8th and not 7th or 6th. Like, why don't you have the Knicks in front of the Bulls and Celtics? I just want to know why.
it's just because I feel like for me, it's just like I feel like the Knicks after the season they had last year, it was like a perfect opportunity to add more talent to that roster, to make improvements to the team. And I know that last year that they made it. What do you guys finish like fourth
4th.
last year?
Software
But
bug
I low key feel like that was kind of like a fluke in a sense. You know what I mean? I don't want to say fluke and it's not no disrespect to the Knicks or anything. It's just like they had a great season, but it's just that I feel like I
You don't
don't know.
feel
I feel
like
like it's
guys
just like
like
it's just when
I,
I
s-
look
I
at
see what you're saying.
the improvement, like the Bulls, for example. I know a lot of people got them like making noise. I don't think they're gonna make noise. You know what I mean? But I just think like it's gonna be a good regular season team. They have a lot of athletes on that on like very athletic, very athletic team. They can dunk. DeMar DeRozan is a mid range master. Freaking Zach LaVine, freaking. You know, like I feel like he's gonna have more freedom. Like you know, he's gonna have more space to do what he needs to do because there's a lot more talent on the team now. You know, like and for the Knicks, I feel like they haven't improved as much. Like I feel like who's your best? You added Fournier, right? That's
I'm gonna
Kem,
explain to you.
Kemba Fournier.
No, I'm gonna explain to you on when I give you my ranking of why I picked the Knicks with that position. It will answer everything that you have.
I mean, I won't be like, for example, like that, I said 1 and 2 are interchangeable, and I think 7 and 8 are interchangeable also. Like Bulls and Knicks, like if Bulls end up meshing and everything, but like I said, it's like for the East is like becoming more and more competitive. Like there's like those two top teams, but then everyone else, like it's kind of like you feel like they can all kind of like hang with each other in a
Mm-hmm.
sense. You know what I
The
mean?
East,
So
yeah,
like
East is gonna be tough.
that's what I'm saying, and that's that. And for the Knicks, I just feel like overall these other teams have more talent. Like Julius Randle, like as good of a season he had last year. Like, do you really think he's gonna come and replicate like that again? I hope he does
I
because
don't think
I'd
he's
be
gonna
happy for him.
replicate maybe the 3-pointers percentage, but I feel like he's gonna replicate the same energy.
Yeah,
He
of
might
course,
not.
energy.
He might not be successful
Yeah, that's
downtown.
and that's
Yeah.
kind of what I mean by that. Like I think like especially from shooting from three last year, like it was like damn, all right, Julius.
But
But then like
we won't need him to shoot threes like that because we just
yeah,
added Kemba Walker and Fournier. I feel like we added
Rich,
other weapons that can
listen to yourself.
purple
Listen to
patch
yourself
that.
for a second. You said you just
Yeah.
added Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier. That's two guys that were on the Celtics last year, right?
Yeah.
And what were they doing for Boston?
Yeah, but they're in a different situations right now.
oh, so
You're in a team that
Kemba
doesn't
was
have
somewhere where he didn't have to do shit. This man had to like be a third fiddle. He was in Boston where he's like, bro, all you have to do is fucking run point, bro. Just run
I
point.
mean,
Do your thing.
I don't necessarily.
he's playing for a team that has a sorry, Mike, just quickly. He's
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
for
go
a
ahead.
different kind of like Celtics demand more.
I
There's
don't
like
even think
a
Celtics demanded more, but finish your point.
no Celtics demand. I feel like Celtics' point of view of where they want to head, it wasn't the same as the Knicks, and still is not the same. So coming to play for the Knicks is less pressure for me for Kemba Walker, and I feel like less pressure means that he can be himself again. I feel like there was too much pressure for him in the Celtics, I guess, and then it wasn't going well. But coming to the Knicks, I think he can get back his mojo, back everything that he kind of used to do, and then the team is willing to a positive trend, but not. There's no really requirements or like we don't demand Kemba to do this season. Like you just need to play well. That's it.
So y'all paid this man just for him
I
to
understand your
for
point
him.
of view,
Listen to what you
but
just said.
the
You
Knicks
paid this
doesn't.
man for him not to for
Who
him not
has
to be trash.
anyone
Just say, hey,
in
you stop it
any
and
list?
work.
Do you in any list that you're gonna see? The Knicks is never gonna be in a list. They're not gonna put Knicks in a list, so there's no really demands for the Knicks. So
I
I
get
feel
what you
like
mean. I
so
get
it's
what you mean.
coming to a team like that. There's no pressure. I feel like it's the best situation for someone like Kemba Walker, who just came to, like you said, from the worst situation of his career.
I think for me, when Kemba went to the Celtics, I think he went into a situation that he didn't think like he was going to be the third best player. And I think like he found it hard to adjust to that, especially after, being in and out of the lineup with injuries. Um yeah, and like now he's coming to the Knicks where he's essentially their best scorer. Um if I don't want to be disrespectful to Julius Randle, but like so he could get back to what Kemba does. And I mean, Kemba, like he reminds us of Kyrie in a way too. Like these guys are like so crafty. Like there's like people that have theories of like maybe the way that they play just really put so much pressure on their joints and knees, man. That's why they just keep they just keep getting injured so much. It's just like, all right, like you just got to face the facts that okay, those guards are never going to play a full season. I think Kimba is a great asset for the Knicks. I think he's going to get back to what Kimba used to be in Charlotte. And I think the Knicks are going to have a pretty exciting season, man. I like the pieces they added, especially the fact that Richie had no shooters on his team. Like Reggie
Mm,
Bullock was his best 3-point shooter.
yeah, I feel like we got better shooters now.
Like
Like
you know,
we can create more scoring easier than what we had before. But Mike, what's your top eight? I mean top 10 for
my top 10 for the Eastern Conference are Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Boston,
what?
yeah,
Hold on, hold on.
Atlanta at 4, Philly, Miami,
Oh,
New York, Chicago. Then I have Charlotte and Indiana fighting for 10th, maybe Toronto. But yeah,
I don't
that's
even need to ask you any questions because I know Sebastian wants to ask you, so I'll let him go.
I'm like, are you okay?
I'll
Is
let him
someone
go.
holding
Man.
you
Take over. You
hostage?
can take
What is
over.
going on?
I'll put my shit on mute.
So hold on. Repeat it one more time. You said Brooklyn Bucks, Boston.
Yeah,
I remember last year Mike had said Philly really high last year, right?
yeah.
And then I was like, man, you fucking tripping. And then look, they
I
finished
finished
first.
first.
So, but that's not gonna happen this time, bro.
Okay, why Celtics? What improved for Celtics for them to jump?
I think the fact that Kemba's no longer there, like it's really gonna be the Tatum and Jalen show now. So I think they're gonna be, like
Mike,
it's
they
their
finished seventh last season.
understood, but they had to navigate through those like injuries in and out of lineups. Like we're looking at like one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA right now, Jason Tatum, that gave Brooklyn 50 points twice, like in the playoffs, man.
It's
So,
gonna be the next big
uh,
thing.
so I really think that this is the next step for both of those guys, and they're actually really motivated after what 3 mediocre seasons or 3 garbage seasons in a row. So like they have a lot to prove, and they got away from. I don't think Kimba's tenure was toxic by any means, but I think they got through 3 years of nonsense in Boston, and now they're ready to move on ahead and like what's essentially going to be the Jalen and Tatum era, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do in Boston.
I mean, I respect that. I understand what you mean by that, and I kind of agree with that. Like, it's just gonna be like that duo, right? That 1-2 punch between Jalen and and Tatum, but it's just I feel like it's just I don't know. Like they added Josh Richardson. I can't really remember who else they really added in the offseason to that roster. And like even though they lost Kemba, like who's running point now over there?
I don't even know.
Unless unless unless
Tatum
unless he
might take over
starts
duties. Never know.
Tatum.
Yeah, because I mean, like he was running.
Unless Schroeder starts. That's
He
the
was
only thing I
running.
would say.
Yeah, they did pick
like,
up Schroeder.
yeah,
Actually, Schroeder got a chance to try to make up for the bag he fumbled
That
in the
money.
off season.
He's
Schroeder
good
will
though. You
start.
saw the Instagram post.
Al Horford went back.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know, so they have.
That's
they
actually
have,
where he was playing well. So
they have a decent squad. It's just the fact, like, yo, a lot of times last season, Tatum ran plays for the Celtics. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of that happen a little bit more this year too. So yeah, and again, it's regular season. That doesn't mean that they're going to be great in the playoffs, because then again, like they're come playoffs, their squad is not that great. Like, you get what I mean? Like it's really going to be Tatum, Jalen, and Marcus Smart. I'm not really expecting Schroeder to do much. I think he's really just trying to be have a productive regular season and trying to get back to the bag next year that he fumbled this off season. So I think he's really just trying to, like, yo, I'm gonna try to put up some numbers, try to play really well during the regular season. Come
Unless
playoff
they start
time.
Langford.
Nah, I don't think Romeo Langford is starting. But I think they're gonna be really good this year. Like it's a high ranking. I get it, but I got faith.
I respect it. So
I respect
you said it was Celtics, and then who was fourth?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Philly
And then Philly 5,
Mm-hmm.
And then
Miami.
that's where
Miami 6.
hit the brakes.
It's
Explain.
okay.
Hit the brake and
I want to
explain.
know why you think Miami is gonna drop, like finish 6th this year.
A new team, man. Like a lot of new components. Like, so a little adjustment that's going to be needed. I think like second half of the season they'll iron everything out to finish the season strong and go into the playoffs and be a real threat. But starting off the season, I don't know. They'll have some things to iron out.
So basically, we got them in the same position as last
Yeah.
year.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's preseason. I know preseason doesn't like really mean much a lot of times, but they look like they're fucking gelling to me, bro. Like I don't know what to tell you, bro. The team looks good, man. Like when they're playing, like they look at Kyle Lowry and Jimmy
Brian.
Butler, like,
I mean, come on,
they're
Mike.
like best friends.
It can't be
They're
a
like best
16.
friends, bro. Like, you know, like it's just, and then bam, like it's just, I don't know. I just feel like it's just major improvements from everybody this year, bro. I think Duncan Robinson improved his defense this year. Like,
and Bam's coming off an Olympic run too, so you know I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on that.
We'll see.
I like it though. It just, you know, it just makes me feel better at the end when we're gonna be like much higher than that. So
the West. Who got it?
Who's starting?
Who got it? Mike, you want to go?
All right, I'll go.
Wait, Richie didn't give his East.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry. Let me give mine. My bad, man.
I thought I forgot it.
I got the Bucks first, the Nets second. It's just gonna have the reason why I got the Nets second is because I don't know if I don't know if KD and Harden are gonna be playing as much games possible. So I got the Bucks first, Nets second, Heat third, Philly fourth, Atlanta fifth, the Knicks sixth, Celtics seventh, the Bulls eighth, Indiana ninth, and Charlotte 10th. The only reason, Sebastian, I'm explaining to you, the reason why I got the Knicks 6th and higher is because I feel like we kind of fixed our issue that we had from last season, which was certain situation that we needed a player or someone to go off when is needed. And Randall did that for us last season, but like you said, I don't think he's going to be able to do that all the time because it was just so perfect. Even though I know guys like RJ, they improved. RJ is able to score and penetrate easier, get to his sweet spot easier, but that still wasn't enough. But adding Kemba, adding Fournier, We have a rookie named Grims. He's a shooter and he can guard also. So I feel like we added enough scoring. We have Alec Burks back. He can score. So we have more than enough scores, and that's what we're missing. That's the reason why.
D Rose.
We still got Rose coming off the bench. We got Quickly who can score. We got Obi Toppin got better. I feel like the team got better, and then I could be wrong, but no disrespect to Celtics or Bulls. I feel like they have more to fix than we did.
100%. 100%.
But I could be wrong. I'm okay with.
And you have a returning coach of the year as well.
Listen, Sebastian, vibe with me. I don't mind the HP too. So as long as I'm in the playoffs, I'm okay.
Who do you got in the 8th seed? I think your last 3.
The Bulls.
No, I think you had Bulls at 7th, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, Bucks, Nets, Heat, Philly.
Yeah,
ATL,
the Bulls
Knicks,
8 because I got Celtics 7.
Oh, okay.
And the Bulls 8th, Indiana 9, and Charlotte 10.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's my ranking.
I mean, Knicks finished 4th seed last year, so
no, we're not gonna make 4th seed
it's
again.
It's
I'm
not
realistic.
far-fetched for you to say 6, so that's what I'm saying. So
I know we were gonna drop, but we're not gonna make. Ain't no 4th seed.
At least you ain't put Miami in 6.
Oh man,
I don't know what the hell wrong with Mike. Let it slide, whatever.
Oh man. All right, Mike. Let me get your West, Mike.
Western Conference. I got LA finishing first. Phoenix,
which LA?
Los Angeles, the Lakers. The Lakers.
We call the other ones the
Clippers. The real ones. Lakers finished 1. Phoenix, Utah, Dallas, Golden State at 5. Got Memphis at 6. I got the photocopy at 7th, and Portland at 8th, and I got Sacramento and New Orleans.
You said the photocopy, yes.
And I got Sac and New Orleans trying to fight for 9 playing spots. I had 9 and 10.
So no, I feel like there's a team that you kicked out. Hold on.
No, Houston.
Oh, you kicked out San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah. And even like every single year,
Popovich be like,
I count out San Antonio, and Pop is just like, bruh. It's like, you know my work. You know me. You know me.
My resume.
DeJounte Murray looks good too.
Yeah,
I have to say that.
He looks very good.
Right.
And he added like 3 other Europeans through the draft again. Like it's like, dude. So I might be wrong, and like he gets into playing again, man, with a mediocre with what I think is a mediocre roster, because Pop always finds a way to get it done, man. But we'll see.
Sebastian.
All right, so ours is kind of like similar, I guess, but I actually have the Lakers 1. I got Phoenix 2. I got Utah at 3. I got Denver 4. I got the Warriors finishing 5, and then I got the Clippers, and then Portland, and then Mavericks, and then Memphis, and then Spurs.
Actually, I just realized I cut out Denver.
You did?
That's what I was like, there's a team missing from Mike. So I'm like,
hold on.
Yeah. Nah, I cut out Denver. Hold on. I got
Wait, Denver didn't even make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Not even
according to Mike. You gotta redo that.
Yeah. I gotta revise.
I think you missed out on that one.
You know what, man?
You got to just squeeze them in somewhere and like knock the team out. That's all it is.
It's gonna be a rough year for Portland, bro.
You got Portland out? Wait, where do you put Portland?
I have put Portland at 8th.
Where is it now?
I think I'm gonna put Denver at 6,
and
then move Memphis to 7th and photocopy
8
at 8th,
and then move
Portland and New Orleans fighting for the last play-in spot.
Damn. So LA first round.
Yeah, because the thing is that Kawhi is injured.
No, I mean like first round of the playoffs, LA battle for you, because you got Lakers first and you got Clippers 8. Unless they win higher in the play-in, they can get the 7th spot.
Yeah.
But I imagine that the way you're calling them photocopies, they're staying at the 8th.
That'd be nice too if it ended that way. That'd be nice too. Get them out of there. Like, assert dominance. Show them who the real one is.
You need like an extra badge to get to the facility next season.
It's like put some extra salt in Kawhi's wounds. Tell him it's like, hey, I told you to come and join me, but you ain't want to. You wanted the younger Paul George, right? Take that.
Take over Ellie himself. He wanted to be the evil mastermind. It didn't work.
Hold that.
That's wild.
It was a happy G Day.
So hold on. So you had hold on. So drop your standings again because you're like since you squeezed in Denver now.
So now it'll be Lakers, Phoenix, Utah, Dallas, Golden State, Denver, Memphis, and Clippers, and Portland and Portland and New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah. Okay. I ain't even upset about it. Like I ain't even mad. Like it's like when you look at the West, it's just there's so many question marks.
As
like,
Denver, not only Jamal Murray's not.
A lot of them are hurt. Yeah.
For half the year, they lost Paul Millsap. Yeah, they added Aaron Gordon, but from what we've seen like last season, don't know if his role is going to change, but they kind of used him more as like a defensive piece more than anything. Like he wasn't really a scorer for them. So I'm looking at Nikola Jokic and Michael Porter Jr. Handling a bunch of the scoring. So I think that's going to create a lot of defensive issues for them. So I don't expect them to be that high anymore. But then again, I could be wrong. But I think they're going to struggle a little bit this year.
All right.
So you got to give yours now, Richie.
I got Utah finishing first again. I got Lakers second. Clippers third. Denver fourth. Warriors fifth. Memphis sixth. Dallas seventh. Portland eighth. San Antonio Spurs ninth. And then New Orleans seventh.
Did you say Phoenix?
Oh my God! Why? What's going on, yo? What's going on?
I'm say, hold on. The team that went to
what's going on, yo? Hold on. Let me fix. Let me fix something real quick.
I'm looking at the list. I'm like, wait, did he say Phoenix? Where's
I fixed it.
I was like, I feel like there's a team missing too. Oh man. Yo, I'm telling you,
I fixed it.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
I got it. Let me repeat that. How I missed that? It's embarrassing. Utah first, Lakers second, Phoenix third, Clippers fourth, Denver 5, Golden State 6, Memphis 7, Dallas 8th, Portland 9th, and New Orleans 10th.
So you also got San Antonio bounced out.
Yeah, I had to get him bounced back. But I wouldn't be surprised, like you said, that they take New Orleans spot. Because
I got a question.
I'll take structure before the talent that New Orleans have because you have Popovich. But what's the question, Sebastien?
With Zion being hurt right now, I saw that he has a foot injury.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to miss time or whatever it is.
Like
he's not going to be ready for the beginning of the season. I don't know how long it's going to take him. But the fact that he gained weight, I don't think that helps him, right? Mm-hmm. Why are y'all picking New Orleans to be in this?
It's a long season. I'm not sure how long.
They lost Lonzo. Okay, I know they still got Brandon Ingram, but they lose Lonzo, who was like one of their playmakers on the team. Mm-hmm. You know, like, so where's the confidence there for y'all to put them in there and not like the Spurs
or even Sacramento?
Sacramento not making it, Rich.
You want to go, Rich, or you want me to go?
I mean, okay, you can go first.
I can tell you. So they added Devante Graham, right? Baller. Mm-hmm. If anybody knows who we're talking about, the lethal 3-point shooter from Charlotte. And they were always confident when all the trade talks, all the trade rumors around Lonzo were going on. They were always confident because of the fact they had Nikhil Alexander Walker, who's also a baller of a point guard or a combo guard, if you want to call him that. So they were very confident in letting Lonzo go because they knew that this kid could come in and slot in right away into the starting lineup. And they traded Steven Adams away for a more
For
out
Jonas.
yeah, for Jonas, who's more of a like skilled big man than Steven Adams is. Like definitely not as defensive as Steven Adams is, but more skilled. So he could actually open the floor a little bit more for Zion when Zion comes back because he could actually knock down some shots from the
Mm-hmm.
perimeter. So that's all those components like makes me a little bit confident that they could actually improve. And Stan Van Gundy, the taskmaster, is gone. Even though I think he's a terrific head coach, I think they're going more, traditional in where Zion wants to, wants to be more comfortable like with the head coach. So I think that could actually work out for them in the short term, as long as Zion wants to be there for the time being, which could actually push them into fighting for. And again, they were there last year. They were right on the cusp last year, even though their roster wasn't as good as it is right now to me. I think their roster actually improved because they only lost Steven Adams and Lonzo, and they added Devante Graham. And if we want to compare them, would I pick Devante Graham or Lonzo Ball? I would pick Devante Graham if I had the choice.
Why?
This man dissing Alonzo that his team just signed. That's
I
what
love
that's what he's
I
that's what
I
he's
love Lonzo. I wanted him in the Bulls uniform because
You want, yeah.
he's a very good point guard. Like he's a very improved shooter. Is
so
he
you
a
just
better?
mean for New Orleans like that.
Yeah,
That you
exactly.
think that Devontae Graham's a better fit.
100%. Is he a better scorer than Devonte Graham? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Devante
And I
Graham is the
think
best scorer.
he's a better scorer, and like so that's a more potent threat that could again open the floor a little bit more for Zion and can
He
like
just needs to be consistent. That's my
yeah.
issue with him.
And the system and the style of play that Lonzo actually played that made Zion comfortable. Can Devonte Graham play it? Absolutely. Like just run the floor. I'm gonna toss the ball up to you. You go catch it. Devonte Graham could. Devonte Graham.
So you go catch it.
Yo, toss the ball up. I'll go catch it wherever you want. Wherever you want me to. I got it, buddy. Like just toss it. I think Devonte could do that. I think they could actually push into playing for that, that ninth or 10th spot in the Western Conference.
So wait, they're gonna start Thomas Satoransky.
Fuck
Oh
no.
my god. That's Mike's guy right there.
That's why I said it. I'm like, that's my guy.
That's Mike's guy. Shout out my dog.
Shout out to Tommy.
Shout out my dog Sato.
Yeah. But I feel you, like, because Graham is gonna be, if he can stay consistent, he's a great baller. He's a good scorer. He could run a basketball. So, but he just needs to be consistent. That's my last season. He wasn't consistent enough.
Yeah, and I don't even think
season last year.
I don't even think he's gonna start.
18.
Yeah,
he started the first half of the season. Then, with a lot of pressure, talking about like LaMelo Ball was gonna start after 2 weeks. LaMelo Ball start.
I don't even think he's gonna start because again, like they have Nikhil Alexander Walker, and this kid is nice, man. Like he's extremely nice. So it's gonna depend on what their coach wants to do. I don't know. I don't remember who they hired. Was it Willie Green from Phoenix?
I got you. 1 second.
I think it was Willie Green from Phoenix that they hired. Younger guy.
Sean Payton. Sorry, I put the wrong New Orleans. I put the wrong New Orleans.
I mean, Zion might as well be playing football. Like, you see the kid's size? Like, he might as well be.
Put him as a lineman. Just put him in there.
He might as well be. Go get some blocks for Winston. But yeah, man. So I think younger group. I'm expecting them to play faster. So it's gonna be guy just came from Phoenix who had a very good offense. So I'm expecting that team to be improved.
Fair enough.
So is it the Spurs that you both kicked out of your standings?
Yeah, Spurs. Yeah, Willie Green, Mike.
This missing Pop.
Man.
Again, man, I could.
Come on, Mike.
Could definitely be wrong. The man added 3 more Europeans to the squad, man. Like he just keep finding Europeans. Like I don't understand it.
He gonna take me out. He gonna take me out.
Just keep finding.
Do you
Europeans.
not know me?
You know how many black players there be in the NBA draft, and Popovich just be like, "Nah, man, I gotta get me a European."
All these legends on the Spurs.
Get me some
are European. You know,
get me Petrovic.
I gotta get me some Europeans, some South Americans. Give me guys that don't even speak a lick of English.
The name gotta sound exotic. He wants some exotic to come through over here.
I'll get them to speak English in the court.
That's what the Knicks tried to do when they went and started drafting Europeans, and then they said they cut it out. They came back, brought RJ, and let's go.
We did well. Like players that we drafted, like Gallinari. What's his name again? The one who was in Dallas Mavericks.
The unicorn.
I forgot his name, man.
You forgot his name.
We went to the playoff without him. Come on, man. I forgot his name. Come on.
I love it.
Now, but those are talented players. Just didn't work out. For Gallinari, I feel like that trade should have never happened. But at the end of the day, we still got Carmelo Anthony out of that, and I'm grateful to see Carmelo playing for New York. But in general, for the squad, we were doing well with Gallinari and Stoudemire. We were good.
Yeah.
The team was well constructed, but
I remember Jason Capono.
Jason Capono. Yo, why do you remember this guy? Jason Capono.
Man had 2 hot seasons, man, and then disappeared.
Jason Capono.
Like 2 hot seasons shooting from threes.
Facts. He was hot.
This dude was hot. Jason Capono.
Yeah, I remember those guys that really had a hot streak of shooting threes in New York. Like
Steve Novak.
Steve Novak. Like, oh my God. Like when I used to play NBA 2K, I'll be like,
Steve Novak in 2K was disgusting.
I gotta get him on the court for like 5 minutes, man. Like
Steve Novak was crazy downtown.
Just to jack up threes.
Yeah. Who else was jacking threes? And you never hear them anymore.
Now you got Reggie Bullock.
No, Reggie Bullock is Dallas right now.
Bum ass.
He's not here no more. Yeah, he's in Dallas right now. Bye. We move him. But he was the best 3-pointer shooter. That's when I knew like the next season we gotta do better because Reggie Bullock cannot be our best 3-pointer. It can't be. We're not gonna go nowhere with that.
Frank the Tank is in Dallas now. You know who I remember too?
Who?
Rodrigue Bobois.
Who's that? Who the hell is this?
Y'all don't remember?
No, who the hell is that?
Y'all don't remember that French point guard that Dallas drafted that they thought he was gonna be hella nice?
No.
Oh my God, damn! I'm aging myself right now, man. Google.
I don't remember that.
Google him. Yeah, he got into the playoffs.
Oh, I see who. I don't remember him, but I see what you're talking about.
And he was playing so nice, and then he got a bad injury, and then it was over for him, man. They thought he was gonna be like the next Tony Parker. Like
that's what they're trying to do with Yogi.
Yogi Ferrell?
When Yogi had that streak, people were talking about what is Yogi gonna be that point guard for them?
Come on, man.
Get the fuck out of here. It was one fairy tale season like Jeremy Lin.
Yogi damn Farrell, man. The guy's like what, 5'7", 5'8"?
I blame Knicks fans for all of this.
Right for who? Yogi?
Not for Yogi, for everyone, for Jeremy Lin,
for
Novak,
listen,
for all of them, bro.
When Jeremy Lin got to the Lakers, he was calling plays while Kobe was there. So listen, it ain't no Knicks fault, yo.
He wasn't calling plays, bro. You see Kobe's face every single time he did that shit. Kobe's like, "What the fuck is this man doing?"
Give me the fucking ball.
Oh man!
All right, guys.
Can't believe you didn't remember Rodrigue Bobois.
Nah, I can't remember. The face looks familiar, but I can't remember who he was.
Yeah, check his highlights when you get a chance.
But the funniest one was Jason Capono because this dude was killing that shit downtown.
2 years. 2
Jason
years.
Capono.
Went to Toronto. After that, nobody heard from him. Like, it was over.
There's so many players like that. You remember OJ Mayo?
Oh man,
That was
He
that
was a-
guy, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
man.
a street bowler.
I thought he was gonna be the next Kobe.
Yo, he was a street bowler.
He was
Like,
na-
yo,
he was nasty.
he's one of those guys like when he gets it going, you can't guard him.
I thought he was
But-
gonna be the next Kobe, man, or the next T-Mac. Because every time I saw him, he was just forcing up shots, and I was like, oh, eventually he'll just get those angles, and he'll figure out how to knock down
Brandon
those
Roy.
tough shots. Yeah, that's injuries. At least, like, Brandon Roy was injuries. OJ Mayo just loved the booger sugar too much.
He's
That nose candy.
All right. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. Episode 21. We're gonna be back because NBA is gonna be back. So
season started,
NBA
baby.
season, that's when we try to thrive. We do better than NBA podcasts. But yeah, we're gonna have a lot of talk because I feel like it's gonna be an even season. Like, I feel like as much I want to pick someone to win the NBA championship, but so many different scenarios can happen.
Hopefully, we don't have as many injuries as last year.
That's one thing I was gonna say.
That's one thing.
Because I remember how
feel
sad
with
you got.
With
with
that
some-
is gonna come a lot more competition because if everyone's healthy, I feel like on paper, like every team looks nice. Like, well, not every team, a lot of team looks nice. Like on paper, so it's like it's a lot to look forward to. I'm excited for the NBA season, honestly.
We're gonna see how it's going. Tuesday the 19th. First game will be Bucks versus Nets, and second game will be Golden State and Lakers. So we'll be back. Thank you, guys.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. Peace.
Peace.